I think the really interesting thing about Robinhood is that Errol Flynn didn't really love doing it, or at least he never thought of it as his best role. I think he described it as like it was a bore, or it was like it was a more boring part. But I mean, he really put his whole 110 into this. He did most of his stunts, except for like just a couple of shots here and there. But the stunt work in this movie is just really incredible. I think at the time it was the most stunt actors in a movie, and I think that was like much later usurped by like Dark Knight Rises was the superlative for a while, like somewhere around 250 for that movie. But I mean, there were so many of these stunt people who were, their whole thing was to get hit by arrows, and so they're just like heavily padded up. You've got the marksman on hand, the world's greatest archer, Howard Hill. He's the guy doing all the big archery stuff in the movie. And so like this guy's good. And so they're like just heavily padded up, and they got $150 per shot. So every time they got hit by an arrow, $150. So they were getting paid.
Because that amount is called my quote. That's my rate. So the next film I'm offered, they have to pay that same amount, even if I do a bad job. That means as long as I'm offered even one more movie, I can get 2 more mil. Even if I do a bad job, they got to give me that other 2 mil.
Okay, great.